we were in negotiations.
Investing in real estate.
They're winning, they're making money.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Real Estate Educators Podcast, where we provide the education you can build on. I am your host, Kevin Amolsh. This is a special episode because we want to give you the information about the new book release on November 18th, 2023. So, my second book, Fund Your Flip. The release is November 18th, 2023. It will be available on Amazon. We have a fantastic bonus package if you help me hit number one. So what we're looking for is to pack in as many sales of that book as we possibly can between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. on that November 18th. That's a Saturday. So if you buy the book in that window and leave us a 5-star review, you're going to participate in an amazing bonus package. Oh, I didn't even mention the price is 99 cents if you buy it on Kindle, or it's going to be just under $4 if you buy the paperback version. So basically, we're just covering costs here, guys, for you to help us hit number one. So that's the goal, and we could really use your help. So what is Fund Your Flip? Well, it's my second book being released on Amazon. Both of them are highly focused on helping real estate investors purchase properties with no money down. So tell you the story. It was back in, when was this? 2008, maybe. No, yeah, 2008. I think it's 2008, 2009, something like that. And a good friend of mine, Charles Roberts, who was part owner of Castle Real Estate in Denver at the time, fantastic human being for any of you that know him. So he was a good friend of mine, and we were chatting about different ways to increase our businesses and that kind of thing. And we would have these conversations rather regularly. And he was always pushing me to start teaching classes. He's like, you could teach a class on hard money and help real estate investors with their projects. You know how to help them fund it. You know how to help them analyze fix and flips. You know how to help them come up with their offer amounts and what's going to be a safe way to offer on properties. Why don't you teach the class? And so I was resisting this over and over. And then finally I put it together. So it was a 2-hour class, hard money class, helping real estate investors be successful. I actually called it Hard Money in a Hard Economy because here we are 2009, 2010, and it was a challenging economy back then. So how to use hard money in a tough economy. So that was the idea, and it evolved over time, of course, but this class over the last, call it 14 years, has helped thousands of investors make millions of dollars. I would constantly get people say, Kevin, you just taught this class, and I learned more in these 2 hours than I learned in a weekend seminar with one of the national guys. You know, the $40,000 price tag guys that promise like coaching and all of this extra stuff. Well, if you go to a weekend seminar with one of them, I was being told that this class taught them more about fix and flip and being safe in the fix and flip business than they were even learning in those weekend seminars. So it's been a true pleasure to have taught that class to so many people and to watch their success after that class. Millions and millions of dollars have been made from what people learned in that class. And so what I did was I put our hard money lending class, the most popular class we have, into a book that we're selling on Amazon. But it's not just that. It's actually quite a bit more than what we go through just in the class. So I'm just going to open this up and see the table of contents here, give you an idea of some of the things that you'll learn when you help me hit number one on Amazon. So we talk about hard money, what it is, how to use it, when to use it, the costs and what you should be expecting to pay for it, including all the hidden fees that hard money lenders charge. Look, this is a strange business in that there's a lot of bait and switch. It didn't used to be like that, but it's definitely like that right now. So how do you know exactly what you're paying for the money? And a lot of people don't quite understand that. So I detail that in the book so you know exactly how to compare different hard money lenders. Why do investors use hard money? You see, it's expensive, right? You hear hard money and you're like, oh my gosh, they're paying 15 16, 17, whatever percent plus some fees. Why would they do that? I want to detail that. Then we get into the nitty gritty of fix and flips and burrs. So fix and flip. How do you use hard money to finance fix and flips? How are you able to do deals without any of your own money into it? We go through case studies, exactly how to profit from using the hard money. And then the burr strategy. The burr strategy, before it was the burr strategy, was just a real simple way to buy rental properties with no money down. I honestly felt like I created that thing, and then all of a sudden, Bigger Pockets comes out with burr, BRRRR, however many R's there are, buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat, right? That's the term. But we were doing that way before Bigger Pockets have ever coined that term. So the way it works with hard money, it's the best way to do it, honestly, because when you go for your refinance, you're doing a rate and term refinance instead of a cash out refinance, which is far easier to qualify for and much better interest rates. So if you're paying off other debt on the property, it's much better than trying to refinance and pull your own cash back out of it. So the burst strategy for the hard money, real simple. Buy a property, leveraging it as much as you can with hard money, fix it up, get it rented, get it cash flowing, and then refinance, pay that hard money lender off. You'll have very little or no money into the transaction when you buy the property or refinance. So we go into detailed deals on burst strategy and how to use hard money, including some case studies with that. And then we go through all the formulas, the fix and flip formulas, which is often, you guys, it's often missing from the national gurus or the home study courses that you see. So how do I quickly analyze a deal in, say, 10 seconds or less? How do I know if it's a deal when I see a wholesaler email me something and they give me some numbers? How do I know if it's worth my time? And then how do I calculate my payments? How do I calculate how much money I'm going to need at closing and how much money I'll need in reserves? All of those formulas are super important to be successful in real estate, and we detail all of them here. This is a fun chapter to write, you guys. Chapter 5, alternative ways to use hard money. So this is none of this is going to be in the hard money lending class. So if you went to one of our hard money lending classes or you saw one of our hard money lending classes during online, which we went to during COVID, you didn't get any of this. So bridge loans, how to stabilize property, rehab, tenant improvements if you're looking at commercial acquisitions, city approvals, you could limit your down payments, flash cash, how to close your wholesale transactions if you didn't appropriately write your offers, IRA loans, and then mezzanine loans. Don't talk about that at all in these classes. And then we're going to keep you safe. So chapter 6 is all about the risks in borrowing hard and private money. So what to look out for? How do you know an operation is legitimate, that they have your interest in mind, and that they're really there for your success? One of the things Pine Financial Group is so proud of is we work together so you succeed. We are not successful if our clients are. We live that. How do you interview your lender? All the questions you should be asking your hard money lender. And then finally, the bonus round, chapter 8, the top mistakes I see real estate investors make. And of course, how to avoid those. So that's the book, Fund Your Flip, November 18th release. If you buy it in that 1 hour, the bonus package, we're still putting it together, but it's going to include some amazing things. One of them is the big one. We're going to throw your name into a raffle, and we're going to fly you into Denver if you're not living here, or fly you into Minneapolis for one of our success summits, which is going to include a nice dinner with the executive team. Obviously, I will be there. Looking forward to spending some quality time with the winner of that raffle, see what I could do to help them reach their financial goals. It's all about that, right? Creating the freedom. That's why we're here. Let me help you do that. Other benefits or other pieces of that bonus packages, there's going to be lots of special reports, lots of resources, calculators, and the Burr calculator, which I've never even seen one. How do you know what to offer on a Burr if you're using hard money? How about we just fill in a couple of blanks here? What's it going to rent for? What's it going to be worth when it's all rehabbed? And it'll tell me exactly what I should be paying for that property. That's a pretty fantastic calculator, by the way. We're also going to do a 1 full day, somewhere between 6 and 8 hours of education on no money down strategies. So detailed information on how to purchase investment properties without using your own money. I'm bringing in Jared from my office, our COO and general counsel. He's a fantastic attorney, understands real estate so well. He's going to be helping me present on how to use partnerships and LLCs, how to structure those correctly so you maximize profit and limit your risk. All of that will be recorded. It will be presented live to anybody who earns the bonus, and it'll be recorded and only available to those that qualify for the bonus. So if you don't buy the book in that 1 hour time, you will not have access to any of these bonuses. So I'm making it ridiculously easy decision to spend your 99 cents to buy Fund Your Flip on November 18th at 11 a.m. So 99 cents gets you the book, obviously, and it's going to get you qualified for that bonus package. So I'm really looking forward to this release. I'm hoping that I hit number one like we did with the 45-day investor. You can help me get there by visiting fundyourflip.com. And we're going to also do a webinar. I'm putting that together right now, actually. We're going to do a webinar at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So all the times I'm giving you are Mountain Time, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Mountain Time on November 18th. I'm going to do a free webinar on how to finance properties with no money down, 5 strategies that you can use leading up to the release of the book. So maybe you can participate in that as well. Keep an eye out on your emails for information on that webinar and more information on the book release, including that bonus package. If I don't have your email, if you're seeing this on YouTube or something and I don't have your email, send us an email. Let's get introduced to each other so that we can communicate and you can get in on this. So you could just email me at kevin@pinefinancialgroup.com. Tell me to add you to the list. You'll get our newsletter. You get all of our YouTube videos. All of it is free. And then you'll get invited to special and really cool events like this. So November 18th, mark your calendar, guys. Go mark it right now. November 18th, 10 a.m. webinar, 11 a.m. book release. Qualify for those bonuses. Let's hit number one together. And if there's anything I can do for you, you can find me at, again, Kevin@pinefinancialgroup.com or the company website, pinefinancialgroup.com. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. If you did, please be sure to follow and leave us a review. Oh yeah, and tell a friend.